Before I started outfit tracking, this was me stressing about what to wear, hating getting invites to events because I knew it meant spending hours going through my clothes basket. As someone with ADHD, creating outfits without tracking was overwhelming, but once I started this, I just knew I had to share it because it changed my life and it'll change yours too.
This video is unofficially sponsored by the Wearing app, so make sure you stay to the end of this video because I'm going to share with you how you can track your outfits and change your life too, as well as the benefits and drawbacks of this free app. Okay, so when you first go into the Wearing app, you can see you're uploading items, create outfits, schedule outfits, view my stats. We're looking into the stats of tracking my outfits, so I'm going to this view my stats button. So here you see a bunch of numbers, you see the wardrobe value, usage, and all of that. So I'm gonna first go out of here because I wanna show you guys how many outfits I've actually tracked. So as you guys can see, I've tracked 89 outfits. And I'm gonna see if I can find the date of the first tracked outfit I did. Here we go. So my first tracked outfit looks like it was on September 5th, 2024, which was about 3 or so months ago. So the stats that I wanted to look at, the first one is this value at the top, which says wardrobe value. So far I have a wardrobe value of $2,082, which is actually a lot of money considering that many of my clothes are used or I haven't used them in a while. So it says I have $286 worth of bottoms, $503 worth of tops, which I actually believe that because I love tops so much. $851 in footwear, which is insane. $129 in outerwear, $72 in accessories, which makes sense. $126 in full body items, $116 in bags. And I don't put underwear or sleepwear in here. And here's the trick to sticking with tracking outfits, especially if you have ADHD like me, is to make it as simple as possible. I do my outfit tracking at the end of the week, and I usually only spend between a minute to 2 minutes of putting my outfit into the system, and not adding in things that I use every day like socks is one of the ways that I've stick to outfit tracking for this long. All right, so let's go to the next stat, which is wardrobe usage. Now, this is one of the best stats on this app because it tells me if I'm actually wearing my clothes or not. Surprisingly, I wear 79% of my wardrobe, which is amazing because they did a little statistic and I think it said something like Americans only wear like 50% of their wardrobe or something like that. So 79% is very good. Then they tell me my new items. And now here in the bottom, we're going to go to my usage. So it tells me my most worn items. This is so exciting. But the thing that I've worn 21 times is this camisole. So one thing that I love to do is I have different colored camisoles, but since I wear camisoles a lot, I don't track every single color of camisole because if I'm donating items, most of the time, I'm not going to be looking into the camisoles. And so I've worn this camisole 21 times. The next thing is my favorite pair of loafers. If you are a working girly, especially a teacher, loafers are the move. The next thing I have is this white purse. I got it from, I think, Macy's Backstage, and I've worn it 15 times. And then I have these earrings that are studs that you guys have seen. I've worn them 13 times. I have my favorite pair of Nike shoes, which I've worn 12 times. Then I got these earrings that my parents got me. I've worn them 11 times. My Crocs, which are my favorite shoes. They talk a lot about like your feet and how important it is to take care of your feet. And Crocs are a big thing of that for me, even though fashion-wise, they might not be the most stylish. Then I have these shoes. They're Asics Balances. I've worn them 10 times. I have leggings, which once again, I have many pairs of leggings. Since they all look the same, I just use the same thing for leggings. And I've worn them 10 times. And finally, my favorite pair of joggers, which I've worn 9 times. And you guys can see on the bottom, it tells me how expensive it is for me to wear each item of clothing. So for example, I've worn the camisole 21 times, which is only 19 cents per wear. That's actually very helpful because when you're going in to buy a new item, you want to know like how many times might I wear it and how expensive would it be per time per wear. Next is my least worn items. I have this The Element of Confusion shirt, which I actually have worn, but I don't know if I put it in the system yet. My 2 New Orleans shirts that I just got. Check out my New Orleans vlog after this to see how I felt about New Orleans as a Christian. Next are these shoes. They're so cute, but I just don't wear them that much because they pinch my feet. Next is this Nike jacket that my parents had, and I really like it. Next is this Avatar hoodie. This cardigan, I really don't wear that much. It's not my favorite. This dress I've definitely worn, but once again, it was after I started outfit tracking. And these jeans, I'm considering giving them away, but I haven't yet because like they're a really important part of my like past, but I just don't wear them anymore. And then here at the bottom, it shows my most popular pairings, which I think is pretty funny because the camisole is in both of them, but I definitely do agree with this. And finally, down at the bottom, the top brands I wear. For a long time, I used to thought that I only wear non-name brand clothing, but it turns out that I actually do wear a lot of name brand clothes. So I have Calvin Klein, which is my #1. As a big hipped girly, Calvin Klein is the sweatpants and jeans and leggings brand that I depend on. When I'm running, I only wear Calvin Klein leggings because they don't rub in the center. Nike, Under Armour, and Asics. The last thing that I wanted to show you guys is, so above the My Usage button, there's this button that says what's in my wardrobe, this pretty blue color. And if you click on it, it shows you this really cool chart. So it says I have 116 items in my wardrobe. So my new items are 72% of my wardrobe. This actually shocked me because I always thought that I loved to wear secondhand clothing. And I do love secondhand clothing and thrifted clothing, but I noticed that when it comes to like jackets and outerwear and also shoes, I am definitely a new clothes girly. And then my pre-loved items are 28% of my wardrobe. But I can definitely say that when it comes to pre-loved items, those end up being the items that I wear the most. Here are the favorite colors. This again is so helpful for shopping. My favorite colors, it says, are navy and black, which is very true. And it says my other colors are red, orange, and blue. One thing I can say too is that outfit tracking has helped me to know what colors I actually like. I'm a very like warm toned girl. If you see those videos on YouTube where people go and get their like color swatch done, wearing does that for you so that you don't have to pay like hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars to go get that done for you. So now that we went through the wearing app, let's talk about how outfit tracking has changed my life. #1 is it made getting dressed easier. So as someone with ADHD, the closet used to be such an overwhelming thing for me. Now I can go into my wearing app and it'll help me to figure out what outfits I want to wear. #2 is that it made me more aware of what kind of fabrics I'm wearing. So this shirt right here is a cotton top. And because of that, it's sweat wicking. I noticed that sometimes when I wear 100% polyester items, especially as a teacher, I get to the end of the day and the items are just sweaty and they don't dry well. And unfortunately, this is bad because it brings up the bad bacteria in your clothing. And so if you take something that's polyester off and then you don't wash it right away, it really makes your laundry basket smell. So now I opt for items that have either a cotton blend, cotton or linen, or are recycled polyester, because I noticed that for some reason recycled polyester does a lot better. And lastly, it changed my life because my love for fashion grew. Somehow knowing all the items that I had in my closet has made me a lot more apt to try new and different clothing items. And so now I'm going to show you how you guys can easily track your items so that you can become an outfit queen and king as well. So first is how to add an outfit in the wearing app. Click this blue plus button. You're going to see 3 options: add items, create an outfit, and create a lookbook. You're going to go to add items, and you're going to find an item from your camera roll. So I like to just take a hanger and take a quick picture of the photo. The cool thing about the wearing app is that it takes your background away for you. So you don't have to worry about like plugging it into another app to make the background go away, and it makes your closet look a lot more concise. I also love the web database because it allows you to look up something on Google and take a picture of it. For example, if I wanted to say Nike hoodie, you're going to type in Nike hoodie here, find the Nike hoodie that you have, or it doesn't even have to be the same one. And then you're going to go here to the bottom and press the capture button. Once you've captured it, you can use the built-in zooms to zoom into your photos so that you just see the hoodie and not the person. I love this because it's a free app, but this is a great feature to have. Then you're going to press done, and then you're going to press upload here at the bottom to upload it into your closet. And you're going to wait for like 5 to 10 seconds. Once your uploading is complete, you have all of these options. So you can change the category. I would make sure that this is correct, but a lot of times I'll be moving so fast that I don't even mind doing this. But having your categories together makes it easier to sort through your closet so that when you're actually tracking your outfit, it's a lot faster. Then you're gonna go to brand. Sometimes I don't put the brand, like if it's a non-name brand item, I'll just put secondhand, but I'm gonna put Nike here for now. Then you're gonna put the state. So pre-loved means like secondhand, thrift store, that kind of thing. New, rental, or handmade. I'm gonna put new here. Price, I'm gonna say $45. If you don't know the price, it's totally okay, but that's how it calculates your price per wear. So if that's something important for you, you're gonna wanna make sure you know the price of your item. You're gonna wanna add your size. Once again, this is actually really helpful when shopping. So I'm gonna say UK 8. And I usually don't click anything else here, but if you really wanna get into outfit tracking, you can put it in the laundry bin so that if you're ever looking for an item and you don't know where it is, it's in the laundry bin. The thing that I use the most though is this donate button. So I've had problems in the past where I've donated an item and then when I'm going and I'm like looking for it in a time for an event. So now I like to put the donate item on all of my items and keep it there for like a week to a month before I actually take it out of my closet. That way I can remember, okay, I donated this item. Then you press save. Just like that, you can see the Nike hoodie is now in my closet and I can add it to an outfit. So how do you make an outfit, you say? You're gonna click that same blue button and press create an outfit. Now you're gonna get this blank outfit canvas and you're gonna go to add items. So here is where I said it's very helpful to sort your items. I'm gonna go to my tops. I'm gonna choose this the Element of Confusion shirt. Then I'm gonna choose my bottoms, which is the Calvin Klein. And you're doing this basically off of what you're wearing at that certain time of day. You're gonna go for footwear. I like to use these. And then adding in my accessories, because that's usually the other thing I like to track. I'm gonna say these. And you can arrange it to make it look as pretty as possible, but I'm gonna be honest, like when I'm putting in these outfits, I'm going really fast usually, so I don't really even pay attention to this. And then once you're done with that, press save. And there, your outfit is done. And like I said, I usually like to do this on Sundays or like at the end of the week. And the whole process takes me about 5 minutes to put in 5 different outfits. It's like not that much. Then you can add it to your lookbook. But what I like to do is add it to your calendar. And I'm not going to add it to my calendar today, but I'll show you how. You would just go to like the 18th and press add. Then you have your outfit tracked. And it's just that easy. One thing I really love about Wearing is that they make the app really intuitive and cool. Another feature that they have is, so if you go to the styling tab of Wearing, this is where it really shines through and what has helped me get ready. So if you're ever bored one day and you need something to do, you can go onto the styling portion and you can swatch through like all of your different outfits. So see, I have this really cool top, and then I could swipe through all of my bottoms and like create different outfits that I might want to wear. And then for my shoes, you know, I would definitely wear something like this. And I've spent hours before on a train or in a doctor's office just swiping through and making different outfit choices. It's been really fun and it's helped me to get dressed in the morning. And so that is the Wearing app. I recommend that everybody gets on outfit tracking because it is so clutch to know exactly what's in your wardrobe. Now to our moment of inspiration. So as I was talking about the Wearing app and about the importance of tracking, I feel like God was talking to me and he shared with me this verse. The verse is Habakkuk 2 verse 2, and it says, "Then the Lord replied, write down the revelation and make it plain on tablets so that a herald may run with it." A herald is an official messenger or somebody bringing the news. And a lot of Christians, they shorten this verse to say, make a vision and write it down. And I think that it's very important that as we go throughout our lives, we don't just blindly do things. Like if God gives us a plan, or if we want to do something like planning for a trip, or even just planning our outfits, it's important that we write down how we want our outfit to look, or we find some way to track it and make it plain for us to see. And so I thought that was a really cool revelation that I wanted to share with you guys. Anyway, let me pray us out. Dear Lord, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for the viewer that is watching this video. I pray that you would watch over them as they continue to go through their daily lives. And I pray, Lord, that whether they are outfit trafficking or not, that they would be paying attention to the things that they wear, because in the Bible, it talks about how we should not be stumbling blocks for other people. And so I thank you so much for the opportunity to come on here and speak. And I pray that we have a good rest of our day, night, or whatever time it is in the place that we are. Amen. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you watch this video or this video in the cards, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.